1 Peter, the 5th chapter. We have to humble ourselves. God can't deal with anyone that's prideful. Pride means that I am self-dependent of God. I can do it on my own way. Ain't that the society we're living in right now? The society we're living in is operating under the spirit of Leviathan, the spirit of pride. I'm going to exalt myself above God. We're going to become what our own gods. We're going to establish our own laws that are totally contrary to the law of God. St. Louis and America is under a spirit of Jezebel. A spirit that's unfaithful to God. A spirit of witchcraft. Manipulation. This type of spirit that we got operating in the society that we're living in. Everybody got it? 1 Peter is the what? 5th chapter, verse what? 5 and 6. I want you to see it for yourself. Pride. 5 and 6. Everybody got it? He said, likewise, you younger, what? Submit yourself under what? Elders. And ye be subject, what? One to another. And be what? Clothed with humility. For God, what? Resisteth the proud and giveth what? Grace to the humble. Look what it said. Humble what? Yourself therefore under who? Under the mighty hand of God, that he may what? Exalt you in due time. The way up in the kingdom, what? Is humble. Because pride says that what? I don't need God. I got all the answers. I can do it all by myself. I can live a life independent of God. And that's the problem that's going on in our lives. That's the problem that's going on in our society right now. Pride. And you know what God's going to do? When you get lifted in pride, the Bible said the pride cometh before fall. And a haughty spirit before what? Destruction. If you humble yourself under what? The mighty hand of God. Hand represents what? That's it right there. God's authority. Then he said he'll what? Exalt you in due time. Many times people can't get to the place that God wants to take them in the kingdom of God and take them higher because they got a spirit of what? Pride. Instead of what? Operating in the spirit of what? Humility. How do you know we must be committed to God's plan and purpose as men of God? Let's go to Acts, the 20th chapter, verse 24. How do you know we have to be committed? I heard some little folks downstairs. They doing all right down there? We got a little meeting going on downstairs. Everybody got it? The 20th chapter, verse 24. Paul was committed to the commission and the call that God had upon life, even to the point of what? Death. Everybody got it? Look at verse 24. He said, but what? None of these things move me, neither I count what? My life dear unto myself, so that I might what? Finish my what? My course with joy and the ministry which God, what? I have received of the Lord Jesus Christ to testify what? The gospel of the grace of God. Paul was what? Committed to the work that God called. How many of us are committed? Sometimes we're committed to the wrong things. Some of us we're committed to things that are of no benefit, that produce anything in our life than what it does when you commit your life to what? Serving God. And this scripture here ain't talking about how everything gonna be a bed of roses for you, because serving God will bring on persecution. Sometimes you will suffer. Sometimes you will come up against adversity, attacked by the enemy, because the enemy understands that the purpose that God has given you what is beyond you. It's about what? Reaching this world that we're living in. Because Jesus said that this gospel of the kingdom is going to be what? Preached in all the world. God has a bigger picture of why he called you. It's not about him calling you unto yourself. He called you first of all and set you apart, and he called you and he joined you to what? The body of Christ. I don't understand how we got Christians that think that they're not supposed to be a part of the house of God, not to come to church.
That's right.
It's not about coming to church, it's about being a part of the many members body of Christ, because you are a part of that body.
That's right.
Paul had a big argument with the people in Corinth about this same thing, and then also in the book of Romans, how can the eye tell the ear that I don't need you?
Well,
Or the feet or the hand, I don't need you.
that's right.
Every part in the body of Christ, what is important, every member on your body has a function and a purpose. And many people who don't have an eye have lost their ear to understand how important it is. Don't you know that? Yeah, no. You lost the eye.
Yeah.
These things can empower us. They can limit our ability to do things and function in certain things because we've lost certain things. And the body of Christ is not being affected because there's certain parts of the body of Christ that are dying because they're not connected to the body. Bible says what? Jesus is the vine and the branches. If you're not connected to me, you ain't going to what? Bring forth any fruit. For without me, you can do what? We have parts on the body that is deteriorating, dying, or they're not connected to the body of Christ. We're not called to be what islands to ourselves.
No, we're not.
Rebels without a cause. You have people running all over town. I'm evangelist this, I'm apostle this, I'm prophet this. Well, who called you?
Yeah.
What church you? I'm not part of nobody's church. I'm not part of, no, I'm not accountable to nobody.
That's right. That's all.
And guess something?
Yeah.
And God has called us to a place of accountability because if you look at the life of the disciples, they came under what? Accountability. They came under what? The lordship of Christ. And it wasn't just them by themselves. They came under the one who would make them what? Fishers of men. That means that they were called to a place of what? Accountability. You need to be accountable to somebody. Know why? Because we'll get off track if we don't be very careful.
You get a lot of dirt in your eye.
Mama just said it.
Yes, you will.
We need to be held accountable. One thing God has done for me, I know He put prophets and different people in my life. And when I get off track, guess what? One of them called me up on the phone real quick. Brother Hanson, the Lord told me you're off track. You sure? Things ain't going on right between you and her. God showed me. Get it together.
Yeah.
And the same way with me, when I see things going out of order, the Holy Spirit showed me, brother, so things ain't right. It ain't because they're trying to judge me, but they're what? The Bible says we're to speak the truth, what? In love. And any father that loves you, any pastor that loves you and over ministry, he see you going to the wayside, that pastor should have the same heart that the father has for you. That's what a real spiritual father does. Any parents that have children, and you want the best for your children, you're going to safeguard your children. When your children get out of order, guess what? You're going to discipline them. And it's the same way spiritually with the Father. He places what? Ministers in different forms. Not to run your life, not to control your life, not to dictate your life, but to lead you into a relationship that's in right standing before God. I can't tell you nothing what to do. You don't even have to come to this church. It's something that you have to be willing to submit to because God said, hey, Brother Gary, Brother Kevin, Sister Melanie, Sister Levita, Brother Robin, this is the place that I called you to submit under my authority. You remember? Submission is a voluntary act of what? Your own will. It's like when you go to your job, you can quit your job anytime you get ready. That boss can't make you do nothing. You voluntarily submit. You know you get the wage for it, there's benefits behind it, and you're submitting yourself. And any day you can say, I don't even want to work here no more. And put in what? Your resignation. And that boss, he may be mad at you, but ain't nothing you can do about it. Control is when you break the law. And the police come and they what? Put the handcuffs on you by force. You can't even get away from that because now they're controlling you. No why? Because you violated the law. Or you come under some kind of religion that controls you. If you don't follow Allah, we're going to kill you. That's control. Y'all get the difference between what I'm saying now? I got a few more. We must be teachable and students of the word. If you're going to be a true disciple of Christ, you have to discipline yourself. The word disciple means what? Discipline one. When they came under the tutelage of Christ, they came under the teaching of Christ. In order for them to be effective fishers of men, they had to be taught. They had to be trained. If you look at the life of Jesus, when he called the 12 disciples, they were with him for how many years? 3.5 years. He was teaching them, training them, equipping them, and getting them prepared to be fishermen. Notice he said, if you follow me, I'll what? Make you what? Fishers of men. Notice what he said, if you follow what? Me, I'll what? Make you fishers of men. It sounds like when God spoke to Abraham and said, I have what called you, and I'm going to make you what? A father what? Of many nations. I'm going to make your what? Your name great. I'm going to bless you so that you what? Can be what? A blessing. I know that God wants to make us a blessing. That God wants to make us what? True disciples, true fishermen of men. Because guess what? It ain't hard to reach. It's not easy to reach these people out here. And it's going to take us following Christ in order for us what? To reach them. It's going to take the power of God resident in your life if we're going to be effective what fishers of men. Jesus needed what? Help us, or power. He said, well, I'm going away. But when I go away, I'm going to send somebody back, right? Right. And you're going to what? Receive power after what? The Holy Ghost what? Has come upon you. And you're going to be what? My witnesses. In what? Samaria, Judea, Jerusalem, and what? In the utmost parts of the earth. He said he was not going to leave us with confidence. But he was going to give us power what? To cast out devils. Power what? To raise the dead. Power what? To heal the sick. Power what? To break the power of the enemy. Power what? To bring men out of sin and out of darkness. Into what? A right relationship with him. But how many of us going to be a people that have to be led by the Holy Spirit? Be unified with him in the body of Christ. And we have to be men and women of prayer. You have to be teachable. I'm going to read them off and then I'm finished. And we have to be disciplined in our mind, body, soul, and spirit. I'm going to read it to you. We have to be people of self-sacrifice, total surrender, total submission to the Lordship. We have to be humble before the mighty hand of God. We have to be committed to God's divine plan and purpose. We have to be people teachable and students of his word. We have to be people that live a life set apart by God. We have to be filled with the power of his spirit and his love. We have to be led by the Spirit. We have to be a unified body with him in the body of Christ. We have to be men and women of God of prayer. And we have to be men who are disciplined in our mind, body, soul, and spirit. Sometimes we're not at the place where we don't have discipline in our life. It takes discipline to get up in the morning at 5 o'clock and pray. It takes discipline to tell your body no when the enemy is trying to put pressure on your flesh. It takes discipline to cut that TV set off when you see a bunch of mess going on the TV set. I've had to stop watching TV to a certain degree because there's so much garbage on the television set. And then to stop listening to some of the music I listen to because some of it don't work if I got even Christian music. I had to stop associating with some people because some people have spirits and demons on them. And if you're not strong enough, you'll get pulled right off into things that are not of God. I've been willing to deal with what living a life set apart. And sometimes you may not have all the friends in the world. The teachers only had, 12 disciples. Walking with God is not always going to be a part of being a part of the in crowd. And some of us, we so afraid to lose friends and so afraid to lose people and family. We allow people to have so much influence over our lives. And we'll compromise. We'll walk around like hypocrites, saying one thing and doing another thing. That's the problem with the church right now. We got too many hypocrites. Too many jellyback believers that won't stand for anything but fall for everything. That's the problem with the world. That's why society is the way it is now. Because we got these old jellyback pastors and preachers that won't get up and stand against what our politicians, our presidents, when they're passing these abominations. And we wonder why all the hell is going on in our society. And many of them know the truth. But the Bible said because they don't want to retain God in their knowledge, God said to give them over to a reprobated mind. You may come at a time when we may have to lose our life for what we believe. But I'd rather die serving God and know what I'm doing than compromising what we do. And it's time for us to become what fishers of men. And the only way that we're going to become effective fishers of men because God wants to see this world turn right side up. There are a lot of people out there that are lost. They can't see their way. But they're looking for the church to be the true lights of the world. They're looking for the church to be the true disciples that they call themselves and profess to be. They're looking for the church to be the salt of the earth. That's what God is calling. He's calling for us to be what? Fishers of men. And I just wanted to give y'all that word. I'm not preaching at you. I'm preaching to you. Because I'm talking about all of us. Including me. And God is calling us to be fishers of men. And we better get ready and prepared because if we want to see things turn around, God has called us to be the change agents. When Jesus showed up on the scene, wherever he showed up at, if the people were willing to open up their lives, people were healed, delivered, set free. Y'all notice that? Everywhere Jesus showed up, he came one time, he got on the boat, and he came onto the other side, and there was a man that was crazy as a rope, they said. And he got what delivered. Jesus came across a path of people that were demon possessed, people that were bound by sickness and disease and everything. And when the kingdom showed up, people were what? Delivered, set free. And it should be the same way when we show up. There are men out here on the street that shoot each other down like dogs. And all they're looking for is Jesus. They're looking for the light. They're looking for somebody that's willing to lay aside their own will, their own way, to join up with God so that God can work through their lives to reach out to them. And God has given us everything that we need. He said that God's given everything that pertains what to life and godliness. He's given us the greatest power, and that's the power of the Holy Spirit. And the government of the kingdom, what is backing you up? That's why when Jesus stepped on the scene, he said, what? If I cast out devils, what? By the Spirit of God, then what? The kingdom of God has come unto you. So everywhere the king showed up, the government showed up. Everywhere the devil was at, and Jesus showed up, the devil had to what? He had to go. Because light and darkness can't dwell together. So I just wanted to stir your spirits up today because God is calling for us to be what? Fishers of men. Calling us to come under what? The Lordship of Jesus Christ. You know what? You're going to be held accountable for everything you do. You're not going to be able to stand before God and say, Lord, I didn't know or I didn't do. You're going to be held accountable to God. You, me, and all of us that are in here. And the question is, not only are you going to answer the call, but are you going to be about what? The Father's business. That's what Jesus told her. I must be what? About my Father's business. And that's what the disciples did. They impacted the world for the glory of the kingdom of